is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball comes your way next. Jose Barrios is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate is Whit Merrifield, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the AB now. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Here it comes, 1-0. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now Carlos Santana. A bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. It's the Royals nothing, Twins coming to bat. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Brady Singer, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Ready now is Luis Arias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. This will kick up against the wall now. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And these fans could not have asked for a better way to start their day. A leadoff triple in the home half, and they're off and running.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Arias, the runner at third with no outs. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Fouled away. One out and a runner on third. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
0-2, here it is. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Here's Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco. And that one yanked just foul. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. A tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. An absolute dime to the plate for the final out. Certainly worth another look. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local station. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, Attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, Ero. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Hunter Dozier digging in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Here it comes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He brings a 4 for 12 line. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Michael Taylor. To the left side, but it's well foul. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Popped up, Polanco moving to his left, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Royals leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in the rookie outfielder Trevor Larnach.
The right fielder, Trevor.
First delivery to him. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He's there and records the first out.
Batting eighth.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
In now, Mitch Garver. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Dozier brings it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Andrewton Simmons.
Base is empty, 2 away, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrewton Simmons. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Stepping up is Hanser Alberto. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Second baseman, Hanser Alberto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he lays off for ball 1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kepler's there for it. 1 down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
Into the box, Nicky Lopez. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. It's been a steady 5 for 9. First pitch of the AB on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Whit Merrifield next to hit, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struck out in his first at bat. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Sano has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball, exit back.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Over to first, and that retires the side. KC down in order. They trail it here 2-0. That'll bring up Luis Ariz. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but this lands foul for the first strike. Arias tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Josh Donaldson digging in now, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Popped him up. Santana might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get two quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Here's the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Twins. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Carlos Santana. The pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life. And up steps Salvador Perez. No balls and 1 strike.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The pitch. Hit back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Soler, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kepler able to track it down for the 3rd out. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Jorge Polanco. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Santana. Throw to first is in time for the 1st out.
The batter, the right fielder, Trevor.
Stepping in once again is Trevor Larnach. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And the runner back safely. To the plate now, Mitch Garver, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So now to the plate will be Andrewton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Larnach, the runner at first with 2 gone. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Minnesota leads this one 3-0. And that brings in Hunter Dozier.
Leading off for the Royals, the 3rd baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now the changeup away, is where do you go as a hitter? Do you cover away? Do you cover the heater in? You can't do both. You have to pick a side of the plate and hope that's where he goes.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Hunter Dozier goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Striding in is Andrew Benintendi. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hit down the 3rd baseline. Bases are empty. 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Two pitch is fouled away. Now here's the pitch.
3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the payoff pitch home.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 0-1.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Two out, nobody on. Fouled off. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. KC down in order. They trail it here 3-0. And now in the box, Luis Arias, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First offering on its way. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next, it'll be Josh Donaldson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Looking to send him packing again. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Nelson Cruz. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
At the plate now, Nicky Lopez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch on the way. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Whit Merrifield next to bat, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Donaldson in foul ground. 2 gone.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman, Carlos.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
So now to the plate, Salvador Perez, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Royals strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. So now into the box is Max Kepler. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Jacob Junis takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Into the box, Miguel Sano, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Next, here is Jorge Polanco. In his career versus this pitcher, he brings a .353 batting line. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to first. Santana's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Now to bat, Trevor Larnach. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Four runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Twins are out in front, 4-0. In is Jorge Soler, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
The pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
In now, Hunter Dozier. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1, well below the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And there's a base hit on the line. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. No balls and a strike to count. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen, where you only have to get 6 or 7 outs, not 8 or 9 outs. So a job well done so far.
And this one's off the fists as he fights this one off, but foul. Benintendi leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in will be Mitch Garver in his career against this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. Dozier scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. In now is Andrewton Simmons. Out in front of it, strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Fly ball right down the line in left.
Benintendi in pursuit, but no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Another 0-2 coming. Hit to third. Dozier picks it up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The left fielder, number 2, Louis.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Luis Arias. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0.
Leading off for Kansas City, the second baseman, Alberto.
First offering on its way. And there's a base hit on the line.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
To the plate now, Nicky Lopez. 0-1 the count. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So he really had to unload a strong throw just to beat the runner at first that time, and the show track data is in. 88 miles an hour, near the upper range of what you'll see from an infielder, and it seemed to make all the difference on that play. Up next, Whit Merrifield, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Royals. They're down 4-0. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. His prior history versus this arm, he's 0 for 8.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Standing in now, Max Kepler. High in the air down the right field line. Merrifield will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's Carlos Santana now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. A reminder to stick around at the conclusion of the ball game this afternoon, as we'll get you full highlights of today's contest right here on the show. Stepping in next, Salvador Perez. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
In the air down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but he can't get there as it rolls toward the corner. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health, and the wear and tear on his arm might have to take him out of this one really soon.
At the plate, Jorge Soler, as he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. Perez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 2-2 to Jorge Soler.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kepler's on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So next to hit is Hunter Dozier. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Another one sent foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. KC down to their final strike in this one. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Still 1-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count still at 1-2.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Grounded to third. Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. 4-0 the score this afternoon. Minnesota jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose Barrios takes home the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For Kansas City, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.